That's Dexter Morgan.
His face looks familiar.
I put everything Erik dug up and Morgan in there. He's not a cop. He's a lab rat. Blood splatter.
It's spatter. Blood spatter.
Whatever. He's from Miami. Normal guy. Except his wife was murdered by a serial killer a few years back.
The man we killed on the boat?
Louis Green.
He was an intern for Miami Metro. The boat's owner is Dexter Morgan. He works for Miami Metro, too. Victor's death. Is it payback for killing that detective?
Victor fucked us real good here. Of all the people he could have shot, had to be a fucking cop.
So it's Victor's fault he's dead?
Yeah. He was a loose cannon. Never listened, at least not to me. Everything was going great until he showed up in Miami.
Victor was a good man. He was loyal. He was committed. And he was here to do what you couldn't. Keep the Colombians from taking over our traffic.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I think I have a phone call for you.
A small coffee, please. Hello?
Why were you in my apartment? Well, aren't you, Mr. Smarty Pants?
Answer the question, what were you doing in my place?
I was looking to have a discussion about a friend of mine who's gone missing. Victor. I'm sure you remember him.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
I don't care for lies.
I told you I don't know who that is.
You're wasting both our time. Louis Green, who I found on your boat, the boat that was used to dump Victor in the ocean, gave me your name.
So you killed Louis?
We had a conversation that ended rather abruptly, yes.
And what else did Louis say?
I believe he may have referred to you as a douchebag.
You think you're very clever?
I do, actually, yes.
Your bosses at the Kashka Brotherhood, they sent you?
Ah.
Done your homework. There are no bosses telling me what to do. Victor was a friend of mine. This is personal.
So an eye for an eye, huh?
Your friend Victor kills an innocent woman and a cop, and killing me somehow settles the score?
Oh, you misunderstand me.
I'm not stopping with you. I also want any of your police officer friends involved in this little vendetta.
Wait,
Including your lieutenant's
sister. I've done my homework, too.
it was just me. She had nothing to do with this.
Hello, handsome. I work alone. I killed Victor.
Only me. I'll see you around.
That's the plan.
Hello, Isaac.
Oh, Dexter. I underestimated you. You come here to taunt me.
No, I just thought maybe you could help me. Why is it so important that you kill me?
It was quite simple, really. You killed Victor. I liked Victor.
Like or not, he killed Mike Anderson.
Is that why you killed him? Revenge?
Yes.
There was the briefest flicker of hesitation there. But if you're telling the truth, then you don't require any explanation. You understand the need for vengeance.
So you got arrested, there'll be a trial, you'll go to prison for a long time. Does that mean this is over?
Over?
Yes.
I had a great uncle. My grandfather's brother. He was a hero. Fought with the Red Army during the Second World War. When he returned to Kiev afterwards, some fat little party official resented the fact that everyone admired him. So he decided to make an example of him by taking away his house. When my great uncle protested, he was hung in front of the council chambers. My grandfather was just a teenager. When that party official saw the hatred in his eyes, he had him arrested and sent to Siberia. And the years rolled by. And my grandfather got on with his life as best he could. he was a patient man. Finally, when the Soviet Union fell, he returned to Kiev and celebrated in front of City Hall with all the others. And that's when he found that fat little party official. And he got to enjoy the pleasure that belonged to him and him alone by sticking a 6-inch knife into that fat little man's kidney. So you ask me if this is over. No. I'm afraid not.
There's only one problem.
And that is?
I'm not some fat little man.
That's true. I don't know who you are.
If you ever find out, you'll regret it.
Looks tasty. Certainly better than the swill I'm choked on of late. Don't worry, I haven't come down here to cause you harm. Not yet. Not with Miami Metro's finest shadowing my every move. Yes, I certainly hope they are the finest, for your sake.
What do you want?
Well, so long as I'm waiting around to kill you, I thought we might have a little chat. Good chips. While I was incarcerated, I found myself plagued with a nagging question. And I will move heaven and earth to snuff out your life because you killed Victor. In fact, I was so blinded with my desire for vengeance that you were able to lead me into a trap. A mistake, I assure you, won't happen again.
We have a cartoon in America about a coyote who chases after a roadrunner. He keeps thinking that he keeps a rocket skating right off the cliff.
You see, I know what motivates me. But what I don't know is what drove you to kill my friend.
I told you he killed Mike Anderson.
A man you barely knew for, what, less than 3 months? What's all public record? No. You didn't kill Victor out of vengeance. I have a feeling that you're a different kind of animal. The question is, what kind are you, Dexter Morgan?
The kind who hunted your friend down and strapped him to a board and put a plastic bag on his head and crushed his skull with a fire extinguisher. The kind who's gonna do the same thing to you, give or take the fire extinguisher.
You're gonna regret sharing that with me. For the chip.
This isn't about Dexter Morgan again, is it? You're not thinking straight here. He works for Miami Metro. We take out one more of theirs, they shut this place down for good. We have inventory to move. Tonight. Come on, man, just let it go. And go home. I'm not suggesting a coup here. More like a realignment. I'll never do anything without the support of the Brotherhood. But I feel like something has to be done. This whole thing's gonna explode in our faces. Okay? Consider it done.
Looks like the gang's all here.
So you have no idea what he was doing in your apartment?
Not a clue. But I'm sure your trusty blood spatter analyst could figure it out.
Mr. Sirko, the gun that we found would suggest that he came here to kill someone. And since you live here, that someone may very well be you.
What a frightening thought. That perhaps I need some sort of police escort. Oh, I already have that.
I will have to confirm with the Aimee, but judging by the lividity and state of rigor, I'd estimate the time of death as sometime yesterday afternoon.
Let me see. Now, where was I yesterday afternoon? Perhaps these kind officers could refresh my memory.
Unis tailed him all day. He wasn't here.
Seems I have an alibi. I hope they're trustworthy.
Dex, what have you got?
Yes, please, Dex. Tell us your theory. I'm so curious.
Well, judging by the photo found in the victim's pocket, he was lying in wait for Mr. Sirko. There you go. These scuff marks indicate a struggle. They fell to the floor. And the killer cut his carotid artery with one swipe of a very sharp knife.
My. You couldn't have described that better if you'd been there yourself.
Thanks. You thought your enemies wouldn't follow you into a gay bar?
No. I thought I'd feel comfortable in a gay bar. Ironic, isn't it? I always feared the Brotherhood would learn my secret and turn against me. And now they've turned against me anyway, and none the wiser about this. Incidentally, I have to thank you for slitting that assassin's throat. You might have saved my life. But you must explain to me your aversion to guns sometime.
It's complicated.
I can imagine it is.
You should cut your losses, Isaac. Go back to Kiev.
There's nothing waiting for me back in Kiev, except for a large, well-staffed house, an attractive secretary who occasionally pretends we're an item to keep the rumors from circulating. The one thing that made my life worth living in Kiev, you tossed in the ocean a few weeks back.
You and Victor were...
Love is more than that. You took from me the one thing that money and power can't bring back. And now, thanks to you, most of the luxuries are gone too.
Not because of me, because of this vendetta you're holding on to.
And what did you do to the man who murdered your spouse?
Nothing you wouldn't have done. Nothing I wouldn't do 1,000 times over again.
Did it help?
She's still dead. I can see that Victor meant a great deal to you, but he was a killer and he got what he deserved. My wife was innocent.
And if she weren't, you'd feel the same.
Hannah? I saw your van outside. Are you here?
Dexter, you're just in time for tea. Hope you don't mind I let myself in. That's far enough. I just want to talk.
Where's Hannah?
Jörg's been keeping tabs on you. For me. Your comings and goings. Where you spend your nights. Seems as Hannah's quite important to you.
Where is she?
I assure you she's perfectly safe and quite comfortable. Jörg is seeing to that.
Let her go. This is between you and me.
Well, not quite. There's the small matter of the two men who want me dead, and your stubborn refusal to help. You asked me what was in this for you. Well, if your life doesn't matter, I'm betting hers does.
Well, I guess I have no choice but to take you up on that tea.
Splendid idea.
I have a better idea. idea. I kill you and leave you out for the Kashkas to find.
Yes, you can do that. But that leaves Hannah with Jörg. I'm afraid he's not as honorable nor as forgiving as I am.
What makes you think Hannah means anything to me?
Well, if she didn't, I'd be dead by now. Sweetheart.
See? Man of my word.
What the hell happened to you?
Well, what are you waiting for, you little shit?
Don't move, I can get you to a hospital.
The bullet's still inside. We both know I'm a dead man.
There's a kit in my car, I can help with the pain.
No. I need you to do me one better.
Death has always calmed me. It's soothing, predictable, inevitable. With a knife in my hand, I feel it's mine to control.
Gives you intimacy.
Yes. But
It never lasts. It's over. And you move on.
But now, with Hannah, I feel like I don't have any control, and I'm not sure I want to move on.
I was like you. So detached. Until Victor.
Was it worth it? Your feelings for him cost you everything?
Oh, God, yes. Being with him. I never had to hide. I was finally
alive.
There's hope for you yet.
Watch any Western and you'll know a man out for vengeance should dig 2 graves, one for his enemy and one for himself. I won't be needing mine, but I'll see to it that Isaak isn't alone in his.